What's up, everyone? It's Mad Dog. So, this is going to be video number 2 of my Blu-ray collection. Got a lot of movies to still do. Hopefully, people are liking these. Mostly doing it to keep my mind off stuff. So, in today's video, I'm going to be going over my Star Trek Blu-ray collection. So, some of these I did recently do an unboxing for, so I'm not going to take out the disc. I'm just going to try to go through this decently fast. As I stated in my last video, it took me 3 different times to finally get a video to upload for part 1. So, hopefully, this video will work, and I won't have to do it 2-3 freaking times. So, here we go. Sitting right here is a stack of Blu-rays. I'm going to show these out of order. I don't feel like flipping everything, so whatever. Here we got Star Trek Beyond. It is the 3rd installment of the Calvin storyline. I really enjoyed it. I think it's one of the better of the 3. The one thing I did not like, and it has nothing to do with the movie itself, it has to do with the trailer. The trailer showed the USS Enterprise get destroyed. I wish that they would not have done that. I think it would have been much more of a shocker to watch the movie and then to see the Enterprise get destroyed. It would have been that oh my god factor. But they ruined it by showing it in the trailers. But with that said, still a good movie. I'm curious what they're going to do going forward. The actor, I don't know his name, and I probably would hack the hell out of it if I tried to say it, but the actor who played Chekhov, not Sulu, I almost made a mistake, who played Chekhov died in a freak accident. And that's not storyline, that's real life. So, I'm curious if, because they have on IMDb.com listed as Star Trek 4, even though it's been listed for a while now. I'm curious what they're going to do. They're either going to do one of 3 things, I'm thinking. Or mostly one of... They're going to do a couple things. They're either just going to completely write him off. Say that he's moved on to another ship and never show him again. They're going to say option number 2, which a friend of mine does not agree with this option, and I don't know if I agree with it or not, but it's out there. Well, in my mind it's out there. It's not out there for real. They're going to kill him off. They're going to say that he died in some kind of accident, or maybe do a quick CGI version of him and show him die. Or option number 3, which I think will piss a lot of people off, recast the actor. I mean, I think it'd piss a lot of people off because it's not like he just walked away from the project. He unfortunately died. So, So if they ever do a Star Trek 4 continuing the storyline, that's what they're going to have to do. One of those three options. They're going to write him off, kill him off, or recast him. I'd rather them write him off or kill him off, not recast him. If he walked away from the project, going, I just don't want to do it anymore, then I'd be more okay with them recasting him. But the fact that he died in a freak accident makes it where I don't want them to just, oh, he's dead, so the actor's dead, so we're just going to recast him. That'd be like, I know he's not as well known, but that'd be like getting Walter Kane, who played the original Chekhov, him dying, and then just recasting him going, oh, he wasn't that important. To me, that would be the same thing. Not saying that he's nowhere near as popular as Walter Kane, if I'm pronouncing his name right. I'm really bad with name, guys. But that's what I think they should do. But moving on. This is from basically Star Trek Discovery. It is called Star Trek Short Trek. Not every one in here is a Discovery one, but there are some that tie into the series. Some that tie directly into the series to the point where in the episode they actually recap it. But most of it's just like a little fun off to the side thing that it ties into it, but it has nothing to actually do with the series. It's not like, oh, this is important to the series. I think only 2 episodes are really important where they make an impact to the series. And I don't remember the names of those episodes, but it's the one where the queen or princess of the twin planet, I think it's called the Runaway. It's either called the Runaway or the Stowaway. But that was like an important one because it's how she actually gets introduced into the series. But if you never watched the short treks, you would have missed that. The other one is the episode where, damn, what's his freaking name? Let's see. Oh, it is called Runaway. I did remember right, because that's the episode right there. The other one is... No. That one. The Brightest Star. It shows how I can't remember his damn name. I'm sorry, guys. Even if I did research and try to remember the name, I would forget it within 5 to 10 minutes. That's how bad my memory is. But it shows how he actually becomes basically part of Starfleet. How Captain... I'm sorry, guys. How the captain finds him. I cannot remember her freaking name, and it drives me nuts that I'm that bad with names. But I did an unboxing on this, and I enjoy almost every episode. There's a couple that are like, it could be better. And there's a couple that are really good. The only one that's not on here, because there's 10 episodes, 11 episodes, something like that. The only one that's not on there is from Star Trek Picard. And if I had to guess, since that's coming out soon, but I'm going to wait to get it till the price goes down, because everywhere I'm looking for 10 episodes, they're wanting something like almost $50 for the series on Blu-ray. And that's way too expensive. I'll wait till it goes down to like $20 to $30. But I'm not paying almost $50 just for 10 episodes. Here we got Star Trek Into the Darkness. This is Star Trek... This is Star Trek 12, I do believe. And it's the second into the Calvin universe. This one has Khan. Sorry, I hacked that name, even though I should know it. This one has Khan in it. And it's a good movie, but there's way too many similarities, even though they reverse some stuff, but there's too much similarities to the Wrath of Khan, which I love the Wrath of Khan, so I don't hate this movie. I enjoy it. I think it's really well done. But I don't know what they're going to do, like I said, with the series going forward, but that's the actor who plays Khan. I don't know how to say his name. I know that I have at least 2 other movie series with him in it. One, he's only in for one movie, and that's The Hobbit, The Demise of Smaug. The other one is the Marvel Cinematic Universe, where he plays Doctor Strange. But I'm already at 11 minutes, so I gotta try to speed this up just a little bit. And here is the first of the Calvin line. It's just titled Star Trek. There's no subtitles, no anything like that. And I have the slipcovers for all my Star Trek and one other series where it's important to me I have them all. But I'll get into that other series later. But if you take it out, my tripod broke, so I'm doing all this one-handed. One side you have Spock, who I think does a pretty good job on him. The actor, in my opinion, I, again, don't know names. Trek, if you're watching this, if you can figure out a way to comment, you can leave the names down below. Or any of you, my other hopeful fans. I'm trying, guys. But he does a really good job playing Spock. But the actor who I think does the best job portraying their role is the actor who plays Bones. I think he's actually a really big fan of Star Trek. I can't confirm that, but the way that he does the character, he's either really good at mimicking him or he's a really big fan of him, and I want to go with the second option because it really seems like he enjoys the role. And then you got Kirk on the other side. So then, over here is the Star Trek Next Generation, the Motion Picture Collection, which has Star Trek Generations, Star Trek First Contact, Star Trek Insurrection, Star Trek Nemesis, and Star Trek Evolution. The last one's not a movie, guys. So, before you guys go, that's not a movie, I know it's not. It's a documentary. Yeah, I think that's Evolution. And from what I remember the documentary, it was good. I've had this on Blu-ray for a long time. Out of all the Blu-rays I just showed in this stack right here, I've had all of them except for one for a while. Of course, the Short Treks is the newest out of them. But one of the other newest to my collection, which I took a long time to get because I wanted just the right one, is this one. And I did an unboxing for this when I got it. Star Trek, the Original Motion Picture Collection, which has Star Trek, the Motion Picture, Star Trek, The Wrath of Khan, Star Trek, The Search for Spock, Star Trek, The Voyage Home, Star Trek, The Final Frontier, Star Trek, not The Wrath of Khan, sorry, I messed up. The Undiscovered Country, and Star Trek Captain's Summit, I think it's called. Which, again, guys, that last one I just said is not a movie. It is a documentary. No, that's... Maybe I have it in the front? Here it is. Star Trek... Yeah, Captain Summit. I can remember some things, just not everything. And it was a pretty good documentary. Is it the best one I've ever seen? No, but it's, worth watching if you have the series. I cannot say, other than this series right here, if that comes in any other, or is it exclusive to this, I cannot say. I don't have any of the other ones. I know there's a lot of collectors out there that will buy every version of what comes out. One, I don't have that kind of money. And two, more importantly, I don't have that kind of space. But also, three, not so importantly, I just don't want every single version. I don't need 10, 15 copies of the exact same movie. Now, I want to get Star Trek The Wrath of Khan, the director's cut. Star Trek The Undiscovered Country, director's cut. Supposedly, there's a version that my friend told me about this. I can't confirm or deny it because I've never seen it. But supposedly he has seen it. Of the original Star Trek, the motion picture, the original cut before they added some scenes and did some extra stuff to it. Basically like the VHS version. I cannot confirm or deny that it's actually out on Blu-ray. I have never seen it. But I'm not also calling my friend a liar. He gets out a lot more than I do. He does a lot more research than I do. He is very passionate about Star Trek. It's his biggest love out of movie franchise. He is... Pretty much he's obsessed with it, but there's nothing wrong with that. I'm obsessed with movies. I'm obsessed with Legos. So just because I'm saying someone's obsessed with something doesn't make them a bad person. It's just who they are. Everyone has their exception. I love movies. I love Legos. I have them all over the place. I did a video once. I think I deleted it because no one ever watched it. But, moving on. Okay, I'm not going to pull them all out. But here we got Star Trek, Star Trek Enterprise, the complete collection on Blu-ray, seasons 1 through 4. Right next to it, and I also just recently did an unboxing for these. That's the other reason I'm not going to pull them out right now. But next to it is Star Trek Discovery Season 1, Star Trek Discovery Season 2, Star Trek The Original Series Season 1, Star Trek The Original Series Season 2, Star Trek The Original Series Season 3, Star Trek The Animated Series, and then the big one right next to it is Star Trek The Next Generation Seasons 1 through 7 on Blu-ray. Now, you guys might be seeing the way that I have these stacked up and going, that's out of order, but I do this off a timeline, not the way they were released. Enterprise happened before all of that did. And then Discovery takes place before the original series. And then the animated series. Next, I need to rebuy, because I gave my friend my version of Voyager. I didn't like it. It had a lot of problems. I told him about that. I basically bought it off eBay. And the person showed the Region 1 American version box set. That's the picture that they showed. And it said it was coming from America. When it finally got to me, it came from China. And it took like over a month, so I wasn't even able to get my money back or nothing. I got screwed on that one. But that's just what happens sometimes. But that's all my Star Trek series on Blu-ray. I gave my friend the animated series. Basically, I gave my friend Trek everything that I had of Star Trek except the movies that are on DVD. I didn't give him that. These are all DVD, by the way. I gave him the animated series I had, the original series I had, and Next Generation. I didn't really need them since I have them on Blu-ray. So a lot of the times I do like to keep them, but since that's such a big set, I don't have a lot of room. I mean, my apartment's not that big. And as you guys can see, as I'm getting you guys dizzy, I've got movies stacked up here. I've got some games stacked up there. I've got movies. Hold on. I've got movies down here. I've got movies in the bedroom. I've got a lot of movies. I love movies. It's the one thing that keeps me sane-ish. Okay, I'm lying. I'm not sane, period, but I hope you guys are enjoying this. I'm not trying to sit there and brag about what I have. I'm just trying to show people what I have. I know that to some people, I have a lot of movies. To other people, I don't have shit. I know I just recently added it up because me and my wife were talking about it. And I have between DVD, Blu-ray, HD, which that's my smallest collection. Actually, well, I don't actually have those in person yet, so I'm not going to mention that yet. And digital movies that I don't already have. I didn't count it double. Other than like some of the DVDs, that's, something I have to figure out. But I counted that, and that's not even counting my VHS. I can't get to them. Yes, I still have VHS, I still have a VCR. But I have over 1,000 movies. Movies are something that I'm passionate about. I think movies are awesome. They are very entertaining, as long as they're made right. I've seen some that I think are just pure garbage, that some people might love. I've seen some that I love that some people think is pure garbage. Like, I like the Howard the Duck from back in the 80s. Yeah, the ending of it is stupid, but it's one of those guilty pleasure, as some people say, movies. It's by no means a masterpiece. I can see why a lot of people don't like it, but I enjoy it. I like a lot of Marvel, like, superhero movies. I have the entire MCU on Blu-ray. I'm working on trying to get myself a 4K player, but I honestly don't think I'm going to replace all of my MCU. I was just kind of joking around, trying to figure out the price. To get all 23 of them, that'd be over $700. Even if I got them used, that's still going to be around $300 to $400. There are some of my movies, when I do get a 4K player, that I'm going to get again. I'm going to get the It's Chapter 1 and 2. I'm not gonna get into Star Treks. I'm not gonna get the Star Wars. I might get the Terminators, or actually no, because they're not all in 4K. I the way that I collect also, if I get it one way, it has to go that way. If they don't have the whole collection that way, I don't want them, because I like having it all in the same format. I know I'm odd that way, but it's me. So what can I say? But but hey, all right. But this video is about 25 minutes long right now. Hopefully, it's not going to give me shit when I go to upload it. Uh, please like, subscribe. You know, I don't give a damn about hitting that notification crap. If you want to do it, do it. If you don't, don't. I don't do this to make money. I don't even know how to do it to make money, but even if I did, I just do this for a hobby. This isn't a cash grab for me. Even though I could use some money. No, that's not asking, guys. But this is Mad Dog. You know, and I don't say this too often, but you're watching the Mad Dog Show. So, thank you for watching my video. Attempt to stay safe, all that good crap. Love your friends, family, blah, blah, blah. You know the whole drill. I'm not that gushy kind of guy. I don't care half the time. But, Mad Dog, signing out.